Hello guys, this is the Star. Now I'm going to try and be a little bit quieter today, but first I'm going to move my mic. That's better. Okay, my girls are actually asleep right now. I'm not sure for how long they're going to stay asleep, but welcome to another Project Friday video. Now, I said that and the bridge is moving. So very quickly, I'm going to show you the stuff that I have done. Okay, they were asleep when I started this video. Okay, so the first thing I've got is the memory box. Now, it's all finished now. So that's the front. That's the side. And that's the back. I've also drawn kind of like pages on the side of the box on 3 other sides, and on the inside as well there is some pictures as well. Quite proud of this, but this is my memory box with some bits and pieces that I'm not going to show you because they are my memories. Now next, last week Ned just needed some highlights, didn't he? Well, now Ned is finished. Come on, camera. Please behave. Come on. There we go. So Ned is now completely finished. And I said we were going to start work on Doug next. Well, Doug has actually done it. That was a bit odd. One better. Doug, come on, show up. There we go. It is now completed. So that's Doug finished. Now next, Zombicide wise, we are going to be working on the Abomination. But just because that way everything in this box is finished. And then I'll be working on dogs, but that's getting a little bit of ahead of myself. So on to what we are going to be painting this week. Now, last time we were still painting a lot of the darker brown shades, and we finished with a bit of a wash, didn't we? Well, I've gone a lot further than that because it poured it down on Sunday last week when I was doing my stuff. I had to hand base coat Doug, so he took forever to dry. So I got a lot more done. So this bit here I actually didn't work this week. I will explain why later. But I've got little lanterns done. I'm really quite proud of these. And I've got the flames done. And again, I'm quite proud of those. So, now we're going to carry on working on this creamy bone effect. And hopefully that won't be too boring because it is, unfortunately, again one colour, guys. Probably you didn't get me to see me do the really interesting bit, which was indeed the. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to turn that off. I'm getting a lot of unknown phone call numbers at the moment. It's irritating, especially when I'm waiting for stuff. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna see how I painted all the flame and stuff together, but it didn't quite work out that way. So unfortunately, we got to stick with the boring painting of the. Let me turn the light on. I have had a few people ask me why I'm still painting these models if I don't like the whole Age of Sigmar. Well, I don't know if I do yet. I haven't played it. Some of the rules I've read have made me like officially rage and want to punch some of GW's writers in the face. But I haven't played a game, and as I've said to people before, I will try everything once. If it then turns out not to be for me, then, you know, which bit am I working on? Then, you know, I've at least tried it. But I love this model. I've wanted to paint this model ever since it came out. And when it was bought for me as a gift, I thought, you know what, now's the time to paint it. And I'm going to admit now, it has been a pain in the backside to paint. As with all the larger models I've ever painted in my life, I go in for the proper detaily bits. I refuse to use dry brushing as a basic, just this form of... Oh dear, sorry. My legs are already cramping. That's a bad sign. I now cannot even remember what I was talking about. I'm so sorry, guys. So I spoke about Elder Scrolls Online last time, and a couple of other things. Some of you are probably wondering why I've managed to get so much painted this week compared to normal, where I'm like, I'm halfway through this model. But this time I wasn't. Well, I had a lot of time at work this week. Where I wasn't officially working. Those of you who I've spoken to about it, you know. I am, however, not going to speak about it over video because I, you know, like having a job. And talking about that kind of thing over YouTube can actually, you know, remove yourself from having a job. And that's always bad. You know, it's not something you want to happen there. So anyway, it's been a bit of a rough old week for my little store that I work in. It's been hard for everybody involved. I'm not going to lie and say that I haven't been stressed. Because I have. I mean, one night this week, again, I'm not going to explain why or what happened or any of that kind of stuff, but I will tell you that I didn't get home till about like almost 11 o'clock one night, and I was tired. You know, it was a tough old week. And it's not over yet, because tomorrow I have a big high up member of society coming in. Made all the more upsetting by the fact that last night an ex someone I looked up to quite a lot, but an ex-member of management within my store posted up this huge thing basically saying that where I work was a shithole. And yeah, I quite took offence to that. Because when you're one of the many people that tries to make your community better by, you know, doing the projects and helping people out and all sorts of stuff like that, you don't want someone coming in from a completely different place in the country. This guy who wrote the report wasn't even from the place I work. And he basically ripped it and everything else apart. Now, my front door's just gone, so there probably will be someone coming in to talk to me very soon. Hey! That is my dad. He's going off on holiday very soon. As in literally within the next couple of hours or so. And I won't see him for a while. So, it's been kind of nice today, having some time off and being able to talk to my dad. It's just been nice. He's going to France, which is where my other granddad, who hasn't passed on, lives. And I have not been for years because I'm a little fed up with the way that side of the family treats me and my sister, and some of the things they've said to us in the past. I found horrendously offensive. And I've actually been really upset about. So yeah, I just don't go anymore. I probably should. He hasn't ever said anything offensive to me. Well, since I turned 12. Wow, I'm sorry. That was a bit more information than most people needed to know. And I'm sorry. I'm trying really hard, and I managed it the other day, but I seem to be getting a bit tired already. I've barely done like half of the video time. I haven't slept very much this week, and today was supposed to be the day where I was gonna like be good to myself, have a lie in, just have a nice relax. And then these two in the cage just behind me that you can't see kept me up most of last night, and then had the audacity this morning to get really upset at me because I woke them up. When actually what had happened was they'd been chewing on their little cables that they'd got, and rattling them off the cage and pinging their teeth on the edge of the bars. See, a lot of people say they're getting bored, but they've got so much stuff in their cage to do. I can't put any more in there without, you know, removing the goos themselves. You should let them out more often, some people have said. This house is so old and there are holes in the walls. I would lose them. Every now and again I do let them out, or they hold themselves out of the cage, and we have a quick discussion with each other after this about how we're probably not going to do that again, but we always do. You know, I love my Daegu, but they have been a bit of a pain this week. But then again, I guess they're just going, well, everything else is being a pain, and we want some attention, so... still, on the plus side, once all this is done and painted, I can actually start putting it together again. I can actually get some glue on it, guys. That'd be amazing, because I haven't put glue near this model for months. Or at least it feels like months. It probably has been. The amount of times I've gone, look, I've got a little, tiny little bit more on this done. Well, I got a lot more done on it this week. But that's always the way. Whenever I start making videos about stuff, it seems that I suddenly get the impetus, the urge, and the ability to go, oh, look! Look how quick I can get this done. Apart from on the videos, because then I just seem to lose all ability to do this kind of thing. Quickly, at least. So yeah, I'm sorry that you're going to get stuck watching me apply the same shade of colour over and over again. I'll try and get a little bit more done of it during the week, or maybe even, I don't know, when I next give myself a painting session or day, so that the next time we meet it won't quite be so, well, it's all one colour still. Why is she just showing us how to use this one colour? Because that's got to be boring. Unless you're trying to see how much I can get done in half an hour, and then, well. I've been fine all day, and suddenly I'm getting a restless spell in which I need to move about the place, and it's bothering me. Because it's actually making me really uncomfortable sitting still and doing this. But if I don't sit still and do this, it won't get done. Funny how that works, eh? Just push through it, I suppose. But apart from that, still no word on when the removal of me from here will be happening, or whether my sister is removing herself, or when my dad is removing himself, if that makes any sense, and so on and so forth. It's just all kind of up in the air at the minute, and anyone who knows me knows I don't like things being up in the air. It just doesn't work too well for me. I don't get on with it, I don't agree with it, it annoys the hell out of me. But what are you gonna do? As the saying goes. Not a lot, really. So a lot of people do a lot shorter videos than this on their painting, or they do a lot of stop motion, but I think I covered this last week. I don't think I could do it anymore. I tried, it just didn't work too well. I've just realised I am painting the bits where the seat's going to get stuck. Oh well. At least there's no chance of any misinterpreted colour going on anywhere? Oh, it is. Oh. I've also got the next good 3 to 4 weeks worth of Zombicide episodes already for you guys to sit and watch if you want to. That would be amazing. Because, you know, it's always fun to have people commenting. A lot of people have said, why don't you reply? And it's because my YouTube account doesn't let me at the moment. I don't know why. I keep trying to reply and it doesn't show up. So if any of you YouTubey people out there know and understand the way it works, have I not pressed a button somewhere? Oh, what sugar. I'm so sorry, guys. Have I not pressed a button somewhere in a drill setting or something like that? And please do let me know, because it would be so useful. So, oh, whoops, elbowing the microphone, see. Now we're going to start on the back panelling. Oh, pardon me. Now this comes with me to work, so that when I'm painting on my other models, or any of my other models, if I need to take a little break, or go inking, or do something like that, then I have this to paint while I wait. Because I'm not someone that can just sit there and not do anything while waiting for the ink to dry, and I do know people who do and who can do that, and they make me immensely jealous, because I just like, I can't do this. I have stuff I need to do. Ow. And then I'd get up and start like writing something or doing some work or some such on my lunch break, and I'd completely forget about the model that I'd let dry. Okay, now I'm actually going to leave it there, guys, because it doesn't normally get to me, but I am bipolar, and sometimes I just get so restless I need to go and do other things, otherwise I'd be sitting here doing this, and that's all you'd hear in the background would be me scratching and doing nothing, and I need to just go and walk or do something. So I'm going to call that for the day. So we've got that bit done, we've got the inside bit done, and we've started on the back. Not bad, could be better, but hopefully next week I'll have a bit more to show you, and it won't, whoa, wrong way, it won't all just be that and things like that. Okay, if you like this video, I am sorry that the quality isn't as great because I am in a fidgety mess right now, but please do like and subscribe if you at least enjoy the idea of seeing how people are doing in their painting. Okay, bye bye YouTube.